17. 320 viruses. Not if they're first to clear 960 as far as the level caps are concerned. You'll be winning this whole thing. This is for the October Championship. Both players pretty good boards early on. It's a slight lead for Leviticus as we get started.
Yeah, but I am liking Packie's board a little bit. He's taking those opportunities to find all those combos, and he's really evening that gap, so to speak. Actually, taking a bit of a slight lead right now.
Is 42 to 45 as Leviticus. Not really much of a down presser. He likes to be a bit more methodical in his placements. He knows he's going to have to really be even more aggressive than he was against Floyd. As a big drop cross to another big clear for Packie, he's now opened almost a double-digit lead on Leviticus early on here.
Yeah, already really ramping up the aggression is Packie. So he kind of knows that he knows that Leviticus what Leviticus is capable of. Excuse me. So he really wants to kind of really keep him honest and really force the issue with Leviticus in starting his aggression.
And Leviticus kind of hung up here on 13, really making plays. No blue on his top line now. As Packie has a pretty clean open board, he's going to make a drop and make his board just a bit cleaner.
And now looking at the board, Packie having to deal with a little bit of junk in column 3. I am liking Leviticus's board a little bit, although he is already running behind.
Leviticus needs a lot of red, and he needs double reds really to do anything. He's really hung up on the left side of his board. Now it's pretty much red everywhere. This is a tough situation to be in. You've got to really be creative and smart with what you want to do moving forward.
Leviticus being a little indecisive there.
Packie out of 14 at about the 2-minute mark. And look at this big clear from Packie, keeping his board clean with those double yellows. Already making a big surge here on 14. Remember, it's 13 to 17. Best of 5 here.
Yeah, and I'm liking Leviticus's board right now. He's just going to wait for a yellow to pop up. Gets a nice little combo out of it.
That red in 7, though, is really precarious. Might have thought about using that double yellow to clear the garbage.
He still could, in theory. Another one pops up. No, not going to take it, though.
Yeah, Leviticus in a bit of a bind. I think he's committing to a horizontal to open up his board a little bit. And he can't really make any drops because he would only need a double yellow and doesn't use that double yellow. I thought he would have stacked that. There he goes. He makes the play there. And now he's got to force a drop combo to clear out 13 here. But he is over a minute behind right now, Ethan.
Yeah, he is really falling behind the 8-ball in this first game. He clears out at a 3:07. Not really a good time right now, so he's really going to have to really pick up his pace.
And for those wanting to know, the current record holder for hot times is Dimwit with a 12:12 back in July. So, but right now, Packie just playing extremely well. Packie's been really hitting home with those one-pill clears, especially horizontally.
Yeah, he's been doing a great job with that, taking opportunities to find the quickest route possible to clear pieces. You can kind of see it right there. That one little 1-2 punch there. He cleared one pill, and then his next pill right after that was immediately a clear.
Yeah, Leviticus just wants to keep his clear rate through the roof here as he goes up against Packie. But Packie has a 40 virus lead in 14, as he's already done. He's done at about 4:02. If he keeps this pace up, he could really be looking at a top 5 time.
He could be looking at a top 5 time and could very easily lap Leviticus at this point.
It's 12:39 is Packie's best time in the finals, 4th best all time.
Although I am liking Leviticus's board here. Gets the right combo there. That's good.
51
He's making the right play.
Packie getting a bit hung up here on 15. Not really having any sort of open space on his board. Everything's a bit condensed. Once he clears this second to top row here, he's going to be in better shape. As he is now, he's opened his board up. Top line's going to be a bit rough in that open section. But as long as he doesn't get any reds, he should be okay.
Yeah, he should be fine. The blue yellows are coming up for him very nicely. There's a little bit of a red, nothing really too much to worry about.
And Leviticus is having a really good 14. He's really starting to make up time down to a dozen viruses and a lot of double opportunities and an easy drop plays for him. That's what you want to do. A good easy end game strategy here on the tail end of 14 as he's now in single digits and now opening himself up for a good clear. If he gets a blue red, we could have a really nice little combo here on the bottom row, and that's what he's going to do.
That's what he's going to get. Combo. Very nice.
Meanwhile, Packie at 18, a yellow heavy top line for him. 2 yellows for Leviticus, and he's out. It looks like he's made up about 10 seconds. We'll see what happens with this last red. He's made up about 10, 11 seconds. He's out at about 5:51. It's still a 54 virus advantage, though. Packie absolutely keeping the pressure on in this first game.
Yeah, he's already so far out ahead right now. You got to figure psychologically, Leviticus is probably feeling the pressure already.
If I'm
from Packie's early performance,
if I'm Leviticus, I'm just trying to just keep rocking at it. I know I'm struggling. It's the first game. I could easily start to do really well in game number 2. But just trying to maintain pace, trying to keep a rhythm, keep the momentum going. That's what you want to do, especially if you're this far behind. Leviticus has shown that he's the real deal with this 1 seed. And Packie he's been playing at a completely different level, even for Packie.
Yeah, that's very true. He has been doing a great job with that. As we're looks like we kind of got a little bit of a drop behind there on Packie's end. But
excellent clear.
Ooh, wow, doing a great job there.
That was 6 viruses gone in an instant. He's actually gone from 50 down to a 35 virus deficit as Packie's struggling in his endgame on 15.
That was a little bit of a fall behind. We have just updated it though, so we are back to real time. Packie is on level 16, but Leviticus is definitely narrowing the gap.
And again, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So taking 1 loss isn't as significant in the semifinals and finals as it is in early round play, where 1 loss really starts to put your back against the wall. Here, it's not nearly as big of a deal, but Leviticus making a great effort to try to narrow this gap, as he's already at less than 20 viruses. Meanwhile, Packie playing some Daredevil strats, as he's got a situation up in column 7. Looks like
that's a little precarious, though. I think he can find the right pieces for it.
Oh, he's cut himself off.
He's forcing the play here. Oh, but it doesn't. It cuts himself off for good.
Nate, I know it's always a point of pride, but that may have been a good opportunity to just take a top out and start over. But now that really that option's not available, as Leviticus creeping back down to 7 viruses to go, and Packie just running out of options here, just maintaining Daredevil strats. But he's got a big chunk of garbage he's going to have to work out of, Ethan.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble right now, and Leviticus with a very clean board. He'll be out at an 831.
And now it's gone from a 50 virus deficit. Now it's a 34 virus deficit. And that could be cut down even more as Leviticus starting very cleanly here on 16.
Yeah, and you can kind of see Packie getting a little tense here. But so far, so good for him, and Leviticus doing a good job setting everything up on his opening board.
Yeah, Leviticus does have a blue heavy top line. He's doing his best to work through it, trying to maintain at least 1 of each color. Always a good rule of thumb to do. He's going to do a tuck double. Great play there by Leviticus, as he's narrowing the gap even more. It's about a 30 virus gap now. He's just maintaining pace, and that's why you never rule yourself out. Anything can happen here in these final games. Momentum can shift on a dime. And now Leviticus running into a bit of an RNG issue.
Yeah, he's becoming a little bit indecisive right now, and that lead is starting to pick up a little bit now for Packie.
As Packie now down to 14, he's reopened that lead. I think Leviticus was looking for a combo and just didn't have enough time to make it happen.
No, I agree. I don't think he got what he wanted there.
44-7 on 16. Packie looking to just clear the spire. A tuck combo there puts him down to 4. He needs 2 reds and 3 blues, and that double blue is huge. Just needs 2 reds now. And there's 1, and there is 2. Out at a 10-14, so Packie trying to get through 72 viruses between him and a Game 1 win right now, Ethan.
Yeah, and it's already playing so tight at the top. These are kind of the situations where you really have to know your game.
And Leviticus just absolutely hung up. He had such a surge and then just came to a screeching halt. You don't like seeing this, especially in the finals, especially with how well Leviticus has played otherwise throughout this tournament.
Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe the pressure might be getting to him just a little bit, because I know he had, we saw a little bit of indecisiveness in his piece play, but he's kind of gathering himself back together a little bit. Got a little cross clear there. Should be okay. Just really needs to kind of refocus and get back to. Oh, that was a bit of a missed tuck there.
Another misplay, and when you're playing against somebody like Packie, he takes advantage of those. Every second matters here when you're playing in the finals. Every decision's crucial.
Absolutely, and Packie now just has already weared down almost half the board.
More than half the board, as it looks like, but really not focusing a lot on his right side, and I think that's just strictly due to RNG. He needs everything that isn't blue, and he's getting blue. It looks like 60 to 70% of the time with what he's getting.
Yeah, it's not a good board setup for Packie right now, and that's going to give a little bit of an opportunity for Leviticus to kind of maybe push ahead a little bit. I see what he's setting up for. He needs to find a couple of blues. I don't know if he's going to get it, though. No, he's kind of abandoning that ship. But resetting it almost immediately.
Great decisions by Leviticus. It's just there's a couple of opportunities where he's wanted to go for a combo and the RNG just said, "Not today, friend."
Yeah, which is kind of unfortunate.
Meanwhile, Packie down to his last 5 viruses here, just looking to lock this down. And he has lapped Leviticus later on, and it's no slight against Leviticus. These last rounds are difficult, especially if you lose momentum. It's so hard to regain it. As Packie just needs to close it out. He will at a 12:45, which is now the 5th best time ever. And Leviticus will clear out 16 at a 12:50.
I think he probably now just knows that he has lost game number 1, and he has gone ahead and reset.
He has gone ahead and reset. Rough going early on there for Leviticus. The best thing you can do is just take a deep breath, recover it. That last game never happened. But Packie does take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, an early lead now for Packie. A good game, though. Posting the 5th best time, as we mentioned. Already putting himself in a very good position.
Packie with a deep sigh. He is feeling that pressure. Leviticus playing in pitch darkness, or doesn't have a camera up. Either way.
We have readies from both players.
We do have readies from both players. So game 2 starts as soon as Benji Boy slams that go, and then he does. Game number 2 of this best of 5 October championship, and I really like Leviticus's board right now.
Yeah, that is a very double-friendly board. He's already setting up several combos already. I am liking this early gameplay from Leviticus.
Packie struggling a bit early on 13. It's a slight lead right now for Leviticus as he makes another horizontal play.
And Leviticus goes ahead and clears out all that garbage. And he'll take care of that little tower there in column 1. He's already taking care of that very nicely. Yeah, just doing so many double hits. That's very nice to see.
Leviticus seems like he's calmed down. starting to make smart plays, getting good RNG, making great decisions with what he's presented with. And it's 31-30 right now, but a triple clear right there gives Leviticus the lead right back.
Yeah, it's an early lead for Leviticus right now. And I'm liking his gameplay so far. Keeping everything as compact and as efficient as possible.
Packie now taking the lead. He's going to go under 21st. A triple clear there. He's opened it up to half a dozen. Leviticus really going to have to start being a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, and those bottom parts of the board are going to be a little troublesome. If he can clear out that yellow in column 6, he might be able to work together some horizontal clearance.
A double red really would be the most helpful for Leviticus. It looks like he has abandoned, though, that double red strat. And he is down to 14. 8 for Packie. Packie's got a bit of an interesting board situation in the corner. He's going to have a critical decision to make on a double clear. It looks like the right play is to go vertically.
Yeah, that is definitely the right way to go.
And now it doesn't matter. Packie can clear this how he wants to. He's going to go with that last blue pill for virus vertically. Leviticus down to 4, and he needs red. He's not getting it. And
looked like I don't know if he was trying to go for the horizontal clear for the blue, but he has no opening for that now.
He does though. Interesting board for Packie. Nothing really going in those first 4 columns until you get to the third row from the top. And Leviticus is right behind now. It's a 7 virus game. So Leviticus really trying to keep pace. Looks like he's going to commit to a horizontal on that blue in row 8.
And he gets to the right piece for it. Very nice. But now has no place to put the blues, except now column 1 and 2 are opened up for blues now.
47-44. Leviticus starting to catch up. Now it's 44-43. It's a lead now for Leviticus. Back and forth. Leviticus never saying die here. Has a lot of really hot opportunities for double and quad clears, as you see in columns 1 and 2. He really would love to have that blue-red to hop into his board.
Yeah, this is a great setup here. And he's gonna... Oh, yeah, that's the right way to do it. Opens up column 4 for some junk.
And now a big lead for Leviticus. It's now a 4 virus lead as he's just continuing to pour it on. Now down to 22, going on a surge.
This is a great...
on his right side, though.
This is a great surge for Leviticus. Doing the right thing there, getting a nice little tuck. He'll have to sacrifice column 7 for a little bit, but he's got the right things in place to work out of it.
He has it there to open up the blue-red play, because otherwise not really much to speak of there. It looks like he's going to commit to a horizontal play. I don't know. I would have gone on column 8 and tried to work on that red a little bit. It's 9-10 though. Leviticus does have a slight lead over Packie.
Oh my goodness! So many double yellows for Leviticus.
Leviticus down to 9.
That was such a painful thing to see on Leviticus' side of the board. He'll clear that out, but it will drop down the yellow.
I think he was willing to sacrifice it. He can still do a double play. He's not that worried about it. He set it up perfectly there. He is kind of committing to a double blue at this point. And there's the double there.
No!
Drops that other stack down.
He saw that opportunity to clear, and it kind of blew up in his face there a little bit.
Packie already at 15. He hit there at about a 439 as it's just 2 viruses to go for Leviticus, and he's just not getting the RNG to cooperate. He needs 1 more red, and he'll be out, and he is not by any means out of this right now, as Packie looks to be having a good go early, but a red staircase on his right side is going to slow him down.
Yeah, it's not too bad right now for Leviticus, and I like his setup here. He looks like he's going to go for that horizontal if he can hit it, and he'll get a double out of it. But it takes the yellows down a notch.
58-43 right now. Packie is opening it up quite a bit of a lead. Here on 15, we're midway through this second game of the Dr. Mario October Championship.
A really nice board so far on Leviticus' side. Gonna have to deal with a little bit of junk over there. That's okay.
And Leviticus has a good board. He's just needing 1 or 2 pills to really start doing some damage to his board. It's 51 to 33, and Packie's getting a bit hung up right now.
Yeah, and a little bit of drop time, too, is kind of being a factor for both these players.
Also, not a lot of yellow now as on Packie's top line as he took out those last 2 yellows in 8. So that's going to slow him down if he starts getting a yellow surge. It looks like lots of doubles starting to go again for Leviticus. He's trying to close the gap. He's closed it to single digits, now 6. He's making good, smart tuck plays, really starting to focus on that right side, and that's what he needs to do. He's going to drop that red garbage down, deal with it later. Good strategy. It's now a 3 virus advantage. Leviticus keeps creeping back on Packie.
Yeah, doing a great job just keeping that garbage nice and compact. He can get rid of that yellow almost anytime he wants. If he gets a double yellow, oh, that piece would work too. Was thinking he could use something for his advantage in column number 1. But that's going to be a great little setup there.
Still a 3 virus advantage, although Packie's now really opened it up to an 8 virus advantage as he has a whole bunch of doubles that he can work with. This is the time for Leviticus to really start thinking about horizontal plays. He will with those 2 blues in row number 2. Now he's down to 12 to 7. These 2 players playing like absolute madmen right now. And
yeah, they are doing a great job. Oh, a little bit of a mistuck there, but nothing to worry about. He gets a combo out of it.
Not really. He was looking to get a combo, get the horizontal garbage cleared. Packie needs 2 blues. He's going to get him out at 720. Leviticus hot on his heels as he is at a 726 with 7 to go as he gets a double clear. Really making some smart plays in his end game, Ethan.
Yeah, this is a great little setup here. Just needs 1 red and 3 blues. And there he's going to get him. What a perfect fortune.
39. And Packie struggling early on a 16.
Yeah, but he's doing an okay job clearing everything out of the way.
Leviticus opening up his board with some double clears. Looks like he's going to start addressing that sideways traffic light up at the top.
Doing an okay job with it. And he's going to clear out that red, no problem.
53 to 61.
Ooh, what a nice little late turn there from Leviticus.
Great course correction by Leviticus. It's still half a dozen viruses, and Leviticus trying to keep a clean board state. Packie getting a bit of garbage issues, as it's now still 6 viruses between these 2 players. Packie really just trying to keep a little bit ahead where he can.
Yeah, doing a good job with it so far. It's still holding about a 5 virus lead at this point. Now cutting it down to 3.
Now 5 again. These 2 players going again back and forth. Great play there by Leviticus. Drops the little section of red garbage down. He still has that yellow overhanging, which is beneficial for him. Now he's in a bit of a tight spot with that blue. He may want to start thinking if he gets an... Oh, that was an interesting decision. I don't know if I would have done that. Maybe just for lack of anything else on the board, but that's going to really slow Leviticus down, as it's now a 10 virus lead for Packie here on 16.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate thing to have to deal with when you have so much dependency on one color or another. You really can't put much anything else on that board, so you kind of have to force yourself to play garbage. He's got a very efficient set, though. He'll clear it up, and it looks really good.
Leviticus cleaning up his board. He's now down 8 as Packie seems to be getting slowed down a bit. Does a double clear there. A big funnel, though, for Packie. He's got a Spire on 1 and a Spire on 8. That's going to be very, very tough to get through in his end game. Meanwhile, Leviticus, a lot of yellow on his bottom of the board here.
Yeah, he's got a little opening now for red. Not much he can work with it, though. It looks like he's going to go for a horizontal. Just needs the right piece to pop in. And he gets it.
He's down to 20. It is 20 to 13 as now Packie addressing those spires.
Things are looking very good for both players right now. Even with the garbage on Leviticus's board.
Big double yellow for Leviticus. Got that tuck clear. And now he's starting to think about that bottom row as you saw him drop that blue garbage down.
Leviticus, a little play there from Leviticus.
Leviticus doing some good work with his garbage management. It is 12 to 5. Now 10 to 5. This is where Leviticus really can start thinking about taking the lead here. 9 to 4. Packie's in a bit of a situation. He has cleaned it up. He needs 2 reds, just like that. And
he's going to get a combo there. Nicely done.
And he's out at 10:36. Packie looking to put this game up this match up 2-0. Meanwhile, Leviticus hanging in there much more than he did last game. He's gonna make Packie earn this one, Ethan.
Absolutely, he's doing a great job holding his own in this match. Only a couple more reds till we'll do it. That's the right way to do that. So a red and a double red here would be beautiful, and that is exactly what he gets. He's out at 11:08.
And it's an 8 virus advantage as Leviticus enters this final stage. This could go back and forth. Leviticus has just been slowly creeping up, trying to get an advantage over Packie, and he may finally do it here. He's playing really smartly on 17 so far, as it is 63-55, just maintaining that pace. He just needs a couple of big surges, and we could be looking at a different game.
We absolutely could be, and I like that little setup there. Good little stack of the yellows. That'll be able to clear up column 1 really good if he gets a nice little bit of blue.
55-48, and just great work here. Great clears all around by Leviticus. Both players still have a bit of a high level of viruses on their board, and it looks like there's a big chunk on the top row for Leviticus. He's got a garbage on his top row. He's gonna kind of want a double blue to hopefully lower that just a little bit. But Leviticus has the lead as Packie ties it back up. These two players back and forth.
Oh, bit of an overshoot there from Leviticus.
He has managed to fix it. He has created another problem for himself, and especially on high speed, those mistakes so critical at the top of the board.
Yeah, and they're just going to go faster and faster. That's a good way to clear it. Get some room out there for you. That's a good way to go.
The 5 virus advantage for Packie, although Leviticus starting to surge back, but maintaining pace is Packie. 29-26 right now, a tuck double and another play, and we have a tie ball game again. These two players going back and forth. Questionable clear there by Leviticus. He's probably got something planned for that, though. It's 23-20, and similar board states. There's viruses way up high. Leviticus has a lot more opening on the bottom of his board, and he's got to get rid of that blue garbage, and he's got to do it fast.
Yeah, he's got to do that as soon as he can. He's got a good setup for it. Just needs the right piece for it. It's not coming to him. But he's able to work out those reds very nicely.
He's still playing great. He's got a lead. He's down to 9.
There's the piece he wants.
There's the piece he needs. He's down to 8. He's in single digits first. Here comes Leviticus. Leviticus trying to even this series up. It is 8-10. Packie
I like that play. Gets the tuck. Very nice.
Double tuck. It is now 8-6. And now 5-7. It's an interesting board state. A
good little combo there.
Leviticus opening up his board right now. He's just needs 2
red
reds.
left. Does he get one more?
There's one red. There's 2, and he has evened this up 1 apiece. What a phenomenal comeback by Leviticus. It is 1-1.
What a great game there by Leviticus. And that is a momentum shifter if I've ever seen one.
And just like I was saying, you take that loss, get it out of your mind, and surge forward, and that's exactly what he did. A hell of a game. Only about 20 seconds separating both players.
Yeah, Packie finished out at a 14-18. So yeah, so only about a 20-second difference between the two players.
So we are going to have at least 4 games here. Are we going to have a cardiac 5th game? We're going to find out here very soon as these players take a moment. It looks like we may have lost Packie. There he is. He's back in all of his beautiful headphone-wearing polo shirt glory. Leviticus still with us in his cameraless glory. And it's a testament to how much we've seen Leviticus improve. He runs those weekly checkups. He plays them the most. We're seeing that practice pay off today.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have not had an opportunity to do so, check out the weekly checkups. It's just a little bit of a gathering we have here on the Discord. We just get together, we have a little fun. We just play a little bit of the stages from here on in, and maybe a couple of runs here and there.
And we are off. 3. It's one Dave to one Dave, all tied up. That's right, Just the Mole. Both players pretty good board states early on. Packie with an early misdrop. And he misdrops again. He corrects it with a double and then gets a red-yellow to completely eliminate the issue. Great job maintaining composure by Packie, but it's allowed Leviticus to open up just a slight lead.
Yeah, it's an early lead in the early going, and I like this little setup here from Leviticus. He's going to have to get rid of that blue garbage at some point, and he does so right there. Beautifully done.
Maintaining a very clean board state. He's already down under 40, and you see Packie setting up for combos. This is what he's good at. I mean, it was him and Chris Bidwell in the Score Surge finals. These two players make big plays happen, and we're about to see a combo here from Packie as he takes... No, he doesn't take the lead. Leviticus manages to steal it right back, 29-32 early on here. About a minute through for both players. It's essentially tied. These players are about 2 seconds apart, and you're seeing them just go back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, this is going to be another close one in the early going. It's going to be an interesting question to see whether or not this tight struggle maintains itself into the latter part of the game.
And right now it is 19-23. Leviticus making a lot more calculated plays. Packie setting up for more combos, just trying to whittle this board down. It's now almost a double-digit lead for Leviticus, though, as he is absolutely blowing through his end game here.
Yeah, Leviticus just has a fantastic end game here in this early stage. Gonna have to figure out a way to get rid of those reds.
And I think he's going to commit. Yeah, he is committing to them vertically and clearing out the red garbage. And now he's opened it up. He can go horizontally or vertically with both. And again, another good play there. Going to go vertically. So now no reds left. Red is useless for Leviticus. This may be the opportunity Packie needs as he is now down to 9. Has a bit of an issue in columns 1 and 2, though, Ethan.
Yeah, but I like this combination that Leviticus has. And he's going to be out of 13 at a 222.
So Leviticus maintaining an early lead as Packie trying to get out of level 13 here. He's just not getting the pieces he needs.
Yeah, just the RNG has not been cooperating with Packie as of late. He's making the most of the situations, though. Get rid of that column on the right. Now it's going to be hoping to see if he gets any blues to pop up. There's 1.
Oops,
for any other. There's 2. He'll get 3 and 4 to boot.
Out at 253, so it's about a 40-second difference between these players.
Yeah, but it's a 15 virus difference right now. But if Packie can really hold himself, hold himself to it, he can really surge ahead and manage to get back into this game a little bit.
It's a double-friendly board for Packie, and Packie eyeballing, clearing those reds underneath. I think he wants a double red or a red blue. That's what he's really eyeballing right now. And he's going to be forced to play a little bit of garbage.
There's the piece he wants. Here comes the combo.
Big hero combo. He's now kept it to within 9 viruses. Now it's back to double digits as Leviticus just maintaining a great pace.
Yeah, it's like even with those hero combinations, Leviticus is still keeping his pace going, and that's a sign of an absolutely great player here.
100% agree. And it's now a yellow-red heavy top line, but the RNG in Packie's favor as he's now narrowed it to within 5. So we sort of have a reversal of fortune where Packie trying to get within 5 and Leviticus opening it back up. Now we're seeing those rolls turn to the other players here, as it is 25-29. Packie needing a lot of red. Leviticus also needing a lot of red.
He's going to get the double red right here, but he's not going to make use of it yet. But he is going to clear out some of the red that he needs.
And Packie retakes the lead as he is now under 20.
I do like Leviticus's board a little bit, though, although that Spire is going to be a little intimidating. There it goes. Ooh, didn't see the double chance there, but he'll take it over on column 8. That's okay.
It's tied up 12-12 as far as the virus count goes. Leviticus did start a little later, so Packie holding a slight lead, and now he's in single digits first and has a cleaner board state than Leviticus.
Leviticus not too far behind, though. He's got everything in position there from that center side, and he's got the right piece for it. Let's see if he gets it. He will. Beautiful, beautiful piece placement there from Leviticus.
Leviticus down to 6, and Packie just needs 2 reds. He's going to get him. He's out at 5-18. An amazing 14 for Packie. Leviticus looks like he's just dealing with some garbage issues. Gets that clear, opens his board back up. He may want to think about... I was going to say he may want to think about horizontally clearing that blue, but he did get the vertical drop he needed. He's going to try to get in at under 545. He just needs 2 reds. He's going to get him.
Fortune smiled upon him. He's out at 543.
Right now, though, it's about it is over a 20 virus difference now, as Packie has absolutely surged to start 15. Really trying to open this up now as he retook the lead back in 14.
Yeah, but Leviticus does have a very nice board so far, keeping it good clean. It's going to be red heavy for a little while. Not going to be seeing any yellows for a time being, and that's exactly what the game is going to be giving him. Oh, this is going to be interesting to see.
We also have Maine Coon Cat being our ESPN of all things CTWC right now while watching us here, so we appreciate you for that. Leviticus has narrowed it down to single digits, with Packie opening it back up.
Yeah, Leviticus getting the right pieces he needs. Good drop there to get stuff to the bottom. Now yellows are going to be the ones he wants to avoid.
18 to 28 right now. Leviticus just trying to start getting double clears. A double red is something he would love, but look at this big L clear. 22 to 18 now. Leviticus just trying to keep Packie honest, as it's now a 4 virus advantage, but Leviticus starting to make moves.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job with it. He's going to have to focus on getting rid of those columns on the far left and far right. But he is doing a good job with it so far.
Another cross clear. And it's now tied back up as Leviticus never saying die, and it shows as he's still maintaining pace with Packie, although both players now at single digits. It's 7 to 6. A much favorable board state for Leviticus right now, as he is down to 2 reds, 2 blues. As far as viruses go, he's down to 3. Packie struggling. Packie at 5. Packie not getting blues. He needs blues. He's not getting them. Now he's down to 3.
Leviticus gets the blue. He just needs 1 more red. He's going to get out first at 7:55.
And Leviticus or Packie will be out at an 8-minute mark, so these players going to 16 relatively even, although Leviticus starting to open up a lead.
Yeah, it's a bit of an early lead right now. I'm not seeing much on the board for any sort of double activity. But that's a nice little T clear though.
Leviticus doing some excellent early round garbage management as he's maintaining a lead. It's not much of one as Packie's starting to creep back here, as he's starting to drop for some combos. It's a 2 virus advantage right now, and now it's a 1 virus advantage, and still a 1 virus advantage. It was tied for a moment, and it's tied again. What a phenomenal effort by both players here in this 3rd game of the October Dr. Mario Monthly Championship.
Yeah, this has been a super close match between both of these competitors. This has been a fantastic match. Wow, this is going to be an interesting little setup here for both players.
Packie decided to commit to the horizontal clear. Probably the best call, as he didn't want to really hamper himself with full yellows, although he still has full yellows. But he's maintaining a 1 virus lead over Leviticus. Leviticus struggling a bit himself.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit, having to deal with some blue garbage. Ooh, and I like the T setup he's got coming up on column 3.
Great drop combo from Packie.
He's going to get the right piece. What a combo!
And that keeps him tied. Packie was about to open up a 6 virus lead, and now it's tied again between these 2 players. Leviticus hanging with some of the best players in Dr. Mario especially today, as it is now 15-15. These players may be going into 17 all knotted up.
They very well could be, and a nice little horizontal there from Leviticus, and this is what's going to concern me. That high tower in column 8. He's got to start knocking that down now.
And he gets up again. No one will ever bring him down, as Packie now down to 3 viruses. I think he miscued. He knew it. He's down to 2, but it looks like Leviticus is just hamstrung on that spire in column 8. Now making a bit of an interesting decision. I think he's going to
I like this call here. He's going to go for the horizontal here.
10:25 for Packie. 3 viruses left for Leviticus. 17 is now in play as Packie going immediately to town. Although, look at this potential for a double clear. Yup, that's a good drop. And 10:47. So right now, it is a 12 virus advantage that Leviticus needs to overcome to take a 2-1 advantage here in this championship match.
Yeah, this can sway either way at this point. So keep an eye on any sort of slowdown, any sort of miscue from either player. It's going to immediately swing for the benefit of the other.
And Leviticus is whittling that down. He's now down to single digits against Packie. Looking for those drop clears. Now down 57-48. Packie's a bit hung up on some garbage, but has a very diverse top line. Leviticus making good, smart horizontal clears.
Wow, they're doing a great job with those horizontal plays.
44. That red up there, or that yellow up there, and 8, a bit precarious, but Leviticus manages at 54-41. Packie opening up a lead right now. A lot of doubles, though, if Leviticus can keep digging.
Yeah, Leviticus is getting a couple more doubles. It's a bit more junk-oriented than I would like to have, but it's a good job nonetheless.
A double blue. There it is.
This is going to be a great cross. Here it comes.
Cross combo. Drops those yellows down. It's now an 8 virus advantage for Packie, as Leviticus still storming and playing like a champ.
Yeah, Leviticus has been doing a great job. Gets rid of that red junk. The blue junk's going to be a little troublesome. He's going to get rid of it right now. Nice job there, getting rid of those. Doing a great job of just keeping every move to clear at least 1 virus. That's really going to help in his clear rate and really help him get a possible surge going.
As it's now both players under 30, 27-21. Leviticus starting to creep back again, hanging hard on those doubles. He's now down 23-16. Packie really trying to close the door here and to be up by 1 game. Really going to have to force Leviticus to play very aggressively now, as it's 20-13. I like the board states of both players as we are into the home stretch of 17. I see a big clear. I think Leviticus, watch this play by Leviticus. He's going to get 5. He's now down to 10. It's a 2 virus game right now, as both of these players playing extremely hard, and it's now 8-7, and now it's tied. No, as I say that, Packie takes a 2 virus lead. It is now down 6-4, 6-2.
Leviticus really needs to try to get rid of those sets on the bottom, but it's not going to make a difference.
2-1 at a 13-22 for Packie. What a close game. Leviticus really was hammering it home towards the end of 17.
He really was. He'll finish it out at a 13-34.
13-34. Packie up 2-1, looking to secure his 2nd monthly title. He is real excited about that. Leviticus behind the 8 ball. We've seen it happen, though. We've seen players win 4 and 5 to come back and win. In fact, Packie has done it before.
Ooh, but it is a good, close game so far in this match.
Both players catching their breath here as we go to game 4. Packie just needs to hit the end of 17 first, and he is the champ again. Otherwise, Leviticus is going to force a game 5.
All right, we've got readies from both players.
Both players. Leviticus has played well under pressure. He didn't play all that great in the first game, but he has really bounced back. You love seeing it from players at this level. As 13 starts, and I like Packie's board better. Having a completely flat top is really, really brutal early on.
Yeah, it can really harm you in the long run here, and you can already see it's starting to hurt Leviticus a little bit. Although he gets a nice little double to boot.
And he does have a good spy or a good stack to clear the garbage if he needs to. Great play by Leviticus, cleaning his board back up. And he's maintaining a lead early on.
Yeah, he's kind of going for the early virus clears, trying to clear those out as quickly as he can. And it looks like he's setting everything up nicely on that right side too. It looks like we might see 3 of them clear if he gets a double red there on the right side.
42-44, still a lead in favor of Leviticus, the 1 seed versus the 3 seed Packie in what is proven to be a heck of a championship match. As we are here in October for Dr. Mario Monthly. Our November tournament starts immediately at the end of this stream.
Leviticus having a little bit of trouble though. He's kind of slowing down a little bit. It's giving Packie a chance to really catch up, really extend his lead.
35-30 in favor of Packie right now as Leviticus is starting to surge back, making quick double clears, now keeping it within 2, 31-28, and now it's all knotted up again as Packie makes another drop clear and maintains a 2-virus lead, a cross clear, and a 0 drop double from Leviticus, and both of these players really starting to make their surges.
Yeah, they're both doing a really good job with this, and you can kind of see Leviticus's board a little on the dirty side, but nothing too much to worry about. Minimizing that garbage as beautifully as you can do.
16
and he's just holding it on to about a couple of viruses.
13-10. Who's going to get out of 13 first here? As we have the 3 seed Packie and the 1 seed Leviticus. 12-5 right now. Packie opening it up. Bit of a scattered board, has a double tuck opportunity. He's camping out for that red-blue. He's not quite going to get it yet, but now a red-blue would be huge for him as he would get a triple clear. Doesn't need to do it, though. Let's see if he can tuck it. He does. He's out at 222. Meanwhile, Leviticus a bit hung up in his endgame.
Yeah, a little bit hung up. Looks like he's trying to horizontal. He gets it. He's got everything he needs.
Just needs a handful of yellows, and he's on his way.
Yeah.
But RNG has decided, nah.
Nah, bruh. All right. One more yellow there, and he'll be out at 249.
249 and a 10 virus advantage only is Packie starting a bit slow on 14.
Starting a bit on the slow side, but he's got a lot of opportunities to get doubles and combos as he's hitting them right there. He's going to shut himself out some blues for a little bit.
Does open up a blue
for the most part, he's also
1.
shutting himself out of red.
It's a very rough top line for
Oh, and a misplay from Packie!
Packie, and another misplay. That's huge
no!
for Packie. He got those double blues.
That's a cascade going on there.
Those double blues are a huge blessing as that cleans up his situation. But this gives Leviticus a little bit of time to start storming back with his blue-heavy top line, 41-34. It's a single-digit lead for Packie here in level 14. Players are playing 13-17 in this 4th game. If Packie wins, it's over. If Leviticus wins, we go to a game number 5.
Leviticus, though, having a little trouble with his board.
He is getting a bit hung up by RNG. He's doing his best. He's going to get that drop, setting him up the red. Great play there. 36-24. Packie recovering well from that misplay early on. And we're seeing Leviticus set up some good combos here.
Yeah, he's doing a good job with it. If he can get a double red, he can get that horizontal done on the left side. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me there. There's a combo right there. And I spoke like an idiot again.
Big combo there to help open up Leviticus's board. He's going to start surging now as it's 25-14 in favor of Packie, the 2-time versus world champion and 1-time monthly champion. But he's now going to try to hit single digits first. He is now down to 10, 21-10. A good drop there. As ACMLN is reporting a sub 10 or a sub 9 on 0-10. We'll talk more about that in a bit. Right now, though, it's 14-7. Leviticus trying to storm back here.
Yeah, Leviticus is going to be very blue heavy in his endgame scenario here. But I like the setups he's got. He'll clear that out of the way. Gets rid of the blue there. He'll get rid of the other blues right there. Nicely done.
Suddenly 4 viruses to go for Leviticus, and he's going to be even up now with Packie. Packie, though, is going to get out with a nice combo, and he is out at about a 523. Leviticus not that far off, though, as he's got 1 virus to go. He needs 1 red. He's going to get it at 533. These players really a neck and neck now as we go to 15. It's a 6 virus advantage in favor of Packie.
Yeah, this is going to be a very close game again. I don't think that misplay from Packie is going to haunt him anytime soon, especially the fact that he finished it so well. You got to think that misplay is definitely out of his mind.
Absolutely. He's surged on, moved forward, maintaining a big lead now. He's opened it up 44-61 as Leviticus got hung up at the beginning of 15, but he's recovering now down to 56 viruses here on level number 15, and this is what Leviticus does. He gets a little hung up and then starts surging. He's a very streaky player, but he's extremely good at identifying some horizontal combos.
And a bit of a misplay there on Leviticus.
Big misdrop by Leviticus. That may seal his fate. We'll see. That's going to be really difficult to recover from that high up, and with what's going on, he may have to Spire 8 and just move on.
He might have to, although if he can clear things out of the way, he's got a horizontal possibility. He might just be able to dig it out.
He's going to have to work on that, but right now it's going to open it up for Packie. It's now a 17-16, almost a 20 virus lead now, actually looking at it, as it looks like Packie, or rather Leviticus, has abandoned that column 8 and is just trying to make some work happen, but it's red heavy and blue heavy. There's no yellows to speak of. He's just getting absolutely slammed for that misplay.
Yeah, and it looked like he was trying to do that. He tried to dash that over, but he just couldn't get it done in time.
That's an incredibly rough misdrop. Column 8 on high speed up there. He's pretty much going to have to start working underneath. There's really no other options there because the speed makes those top corners impossible to get to. Even if you're, a highly skilled player, even a hyper tapper. I don't see many hyper tappers getting over there. It's 29-12, 29-11 now for Packie, as Leviticus really just trying to recover from that mistake. Making the most of the situation, though. He's really got to maybe focus on that red in column 6, maybe get a horizontal there, and then just clear underneath.
He might be waiting for a double red at this point. Or yeah, he'll be able to tuck it underneath right here if he sees it. Nope, not going to go for it. But he'll clear it out with the yellow anyway, so what do we know?
And he is just trying to maintain pace with Packie, although he did lose quite a bit of progress with that misplay.
Yeah, that misplay up there at the top is really going to start honking him in the butt a little bit.
A double yellow, though, is going to look very, very good for Leviticus if he can get one. It is a yellow heavy board. He's waiting for it.
And it comes just one piece too late, but that's okay.
And that's fine.
Yeah, he's got everything set up rather nicely, actually. So, he didn't get it!
Oh, I'm trying to close that out. It dropped a little too soon. Oh, that's so brutal.
Oh, my goodness.
Packie now deep into 16. It is 51 viruses to go on 16 for Packie as he is just surging along. What a rough go for Leviticus. You don't like seeing this happen.
Yeah, but he'll be able to clear everything out nicely. He'll be okay. Clears out to 909.
He is very clearly behind the 8 ball as it is a 26 virus lead for Packie going into 16.
Not sure if that was a misplay on Packie's part there in 2 and 3.
I like the setup from Leviticus. Good 0-drop situations early on, and he's maintaining some diversity where he can.
Yeah, he's doing a good job with that. And again, when you're playing at the top here, this always kind of spooks me out a little bit. He's doing a good job with it.
And for casual players and even elite players, a misdrop that high up jeopardizes everything.
It really does.
And for those wondering, the rules are if a player does top out, they simply restart the level. They don't restart the whole run. We figure it's enough of a penalty for them to have to re-clear everything that may have been cleared.
Yeah, I with this level of gameplay, I'm not anticipating a dropout. Sorry. Another misplay on Leviticus.
Mistake by Leviticus. I have to wonder if he's just frazzled from that last level, because it was extremely brutal. And another big misplay there. He needs to clear it horizontally, and now he's cut it off. Oh, he does do a horizontal drop, but still a really rough situation right now for Leviticus as Packie has blown this game wide open.
Yeah, Leviticus adapting to the situation though, and now having to deal with some junk. Oh, that is an unfortunate situation to see.
Currently 37-11 here on 16. Leviticus really just trying to do his best to recover. It's really all you can do.
Yeah, and you have to think the pressure's starting to get to him at this point, especially being behind the 8 ball in this situation, because this is tournament point for Packie. You know, if Packie gets this game, it's over. He's the champ. Ooh, a nice little lightning bolt there from Leviticus.
That's the thing, though, is Leviticus knows he had to play aggressively, and it came back to bite him. And that's the haps when you play, high speed. You play aggressively, and he shouldn't feel bad about himself. He did take one game from Packie, as it's one virus to go for Packie here on level 16. And Leviticus should not be ashamed of himself. I mean, he's proved himself an absolutely legitimate contender in this tournament.
He absolutely has, and we will not doubt that in any stretch of the imagination. He's been doing a great job here. For your first finals appearance, to get any games done in finals number 1 is always a good thing to hang your hat on.
And you see this with players who have reached the finals for the first time. Is there's just so much pressure to do well and know that the other person you're playing is the other best person in the tournament. But Leviticus absolutely played out of his mind. But unfortunately, Packie has played out of his mind as well.
Yeah, he really has. Packie has just been doing a phenomenal job this entire tournament. We were kind of surprised to see if he could set any more hot times. He kind of did in the semifinals, but he's been doing a phenomenal job. And this, with 50 more viruses, 48 more viruses to go, this is looking to be Packie's title this month.
Yeah, and Leviticus just now not getting RNG, and then an 8-hour drop time for him. He does need 2 more yellows, and he'll be out. He'll at least make it to 17, but he is down by more than 30 viruses. He's really just going to have to hope for some misplays by Packie.
Yeah, and we have seen them happen, so it's not out of the realm of possibility.
No, not at all.
But this would be it would be a miracle to see Leviticus get to a game 5 here.
And that's what Leviticus wants right now. He just wants to stay in this. He wants one more game. But Packie down to under 30. It's a 60-27 game right now, as Packie's starting to surge here. A big cross clear, and then a tuck clear underneath puts him at 22. Now down to 20. It's just a matter of time at this point.
Yeah, I think that might be the case here. I like Leviticus's board. It's nice and varied. Gets a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow here and there. I like that. He's making good use of his doubles. But and looking at Packie's board, that right side, he's got it set up nicely, and he'll get a little bit of a combo out of it. Giving Leviticus a little bit of time with that drop time to kind of narrow the gap here a little bit.
A baker's dozen of viruses for Packie is now he's down to 10. He's going to hit single digits now. A lot of double opportunities, so this is going to go very, very quickly. And
yeah, Packie down to 5. He's down to 3. He'll get down to 1, and he can just take that yellow the old-fashioned way. 1, 2, 3.
And
that will do it.
October champion at 3-1, picking up his second victory. Packie securing his 2 seed in the Dr. Mario Championships in December. Leviticus will also be secured a berth, a good seeded berth rather, in the Dr. Mario Championships. But the winner today, Packie, off just some brutal misplays here in this 4th game by Leviticus.
Yeah, and another misplay there, unfortunately, and I think that just might have been him realizing that the writing was on the wall there. It looks like he'll probably just finish this out of pride's sake.
And Leviticus has never had anything, I believe, above an 8 seed. So to see him improve this vastly, take the 1 seed, get to the finals, take a game from Packie, absolutely phenomenal effort by Leviticus.
Absolutely, and that is definitely worthy of rounds of applause, etc., etc. But yeah, great games from everybody here who participated. Congratulations again to Packie. He's our October champion. We're just waiting for Leviticus to finish everything off.
Benji putting the big crown on Packie's board there. Not quite on top of his head, but it's all good.
He would move too much. I don't think it'll work out. There you go.
We'll get a screen cap of that, I'm sure.
All right. Leviticus is down to one more virus. Looks like he's going to finish this off to prove he can get it done. I am liking what he's setting up here.
And Packie is in the Tetris Silver bracket, so we may see him be a double champ as far as these games go. But Packie pretty much has locked down the 2 seed for himself, and
there's your time at a 16:26 for Leviticus.
Yeah, what a great run by both players. Absolutely amazing October